Hello everybody, today we're doing some home improvements on the house that I bought. Yay! What the fuck was that? The place is still a bit of a mess, like not fully unpacked, not fully complete. You know, I need to put the speakers up and whatnot. But what I'm going to be working on today is basically a poor man's networking. So let me show you the current problem that I am facing. Welcome to the bedroom. And you can see this is where the internet comes into my house. It's a full fibre line. It's provided by EE, and this was the only place they could put it in because of where my house is and the build of the house, and you know, it has an overhead cable that had to come in somewhere. This was pretty much the only option. So box comes in, goes into the router, and the Wi-Fi upstairs is absolutely fine. The problem with this house is it is concrete build, which means floor is concrete, like a solid piece of concrete between top level, bottom level. Where my TV is, where my PS5 is, all my consoles and my PC, all downstairs, the Wi-Fi is not great. So you can see what I've done. 15 meters of cabling to, basically just bring this in here. My problem is, one, I don't like where the router currently sits, and two, I need to tuck this wire out of the way and network the house, not properly because it doesn't need to be done properly. This is the only other house in the room that really requires networking. Upstairs, where I'm working in my office, and if I'm working on music, I don't need like a super fast, reliable connection. Unless I'll be streaming, maybe I'll do that later, but so it means networking the house. But I'm not going to do it properly because, you know, like, can't be fucked. So let's budget. Step number one is to move that router into the airing cupboard. And if we take a look in this airing cupboard, it's just a hot water tank that I don't actually use. There we go, let there be light. So I don't actually use this. At some point this is going to be coming out when I get a new boiler, because to heat this is just ridiculously expensive. So I'm going to replace that with a single socket, move the router, hopefully mount it up here. If not, it'll be fine on one of these shelves. From there I can hook the internet for downstairs. What it will do is it will just come back out here. I'll probably pin it around the edge, top edge. Just pin it up. So we go around, I've got 15 meters, should be more than enough. Go down into the corner, and basically just go all the way downstairs so I can punch through, and there, from there I can put in the 4-way little splitter that I've got, and it should be good. So I'm not an electrician. Let's see how it goes. So I went out to Screwfix, the old classic, and I got two things, well, a bunch of things, you know. I got other work to do, we'll do that in another video, but here's my single socket. Let's hope I can wire it properly. And I got one of these thingies to help me be safe, a voltage tester pen. So I'm constantly paranoid that I'm going to do something wrong or injure myself. I'm not a qualified electrician. My brother-in-law is. I am not. But I just want to be safe. So I got one of these things. What it does is it just tells me, or beeps, if there's a live current or something active going through a wire or a socket. So I will show you what I mean. So you can see here in my extremely well lit kitchen that I have a bunch of 3 sockets. So I'm just going to use this single one. It should only beep on the live, the ground and the neutral. Obviously it won't tell me anything. There we go. If I turn the socket off, nothing's coming through, so it's technically safe. And of course it won't tell me anything on the others anyways. So socket back on. Oh, current. Here I go. Fuse board, water heater. That is now my internet switch. It should be safe. But if I want to be really safe, I can just switch off I can just switch off all of these, which should switch off all of those. Or I can just switch off the whole house. Shouldn't need to do that, but the option's there if I don't feel safe, and I did do that when I was installing my oven. Right, let's head upstairs. turning the water heater on. No light, which is good. I need to get set up for doing the work, and I'm already a sweaty mess, so apologies, it is quite warm, and I'm just really fat. My button's telling me, or my pen is telling me, that there's no current running through this, which is good. If I was to run this along, ooh, here I am. If I was to run this along anything else, it does beep, so I know, well, I hope it's not lying to me. Right, awkward angles, let's try and get in there. First off, these are flat heads, of fucking course they are. Who thought that flatheads were ever a good idea? Like, they're so fucking dumb, I hate them so much. So this should now just pop off. Now I need to rewire this somehow. Just use me magic wand. Nothing live in here. No. Okay. Alright, now I need to somehow remove this from the rest of the wires, which is a bit awkward when there's a tripod in front of me. So because this is a isolator switch, see we've got in and then out. So I need to locate which 3 wires go into this here. Now all these come out, yes. So we've got, yeah, these wires there, they're useless, don't need those. And now we've got those wires. My pen is saying they are fine to touch, but like, but damn, like it concerns me. I don't like doing this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off upstairs. So you should see the light switch turn off and the internet also turn off. Yeah, so I turned off the entire house. You probably saw the lights flicker off. I am not a trained or a qualified electrician. Working with power does scare me. I have that pen to just double check and check, but the best form of safety is to just turn everything off. So that's what I did. If you're not sure about working with power, just turn your house off. It's so much easier and just gives you peace of mind when you're working with live wires. Or just hire a professional. And I could have, like, my brother-in-law is a qualified and professional electrician. He's very good. He's done a lot of work for me, but I want to do some things myself for the entertainment. Right, let's get back to it. So now I've got a problem. We got red, green and black, and I don't know which one is live. I think red is live. I think green is ground. My house is, well, or was built pre-1977. I think it was built in the 1950s, maybe, something like that. Not too long after World War II. In 1977, can you see? Yeah. We have the protective earth, so we've got ground is green, we got neutral is black, and red is live. Whereas current stuff we have, ground is green and yellow, we've got neutral blue, and live as brown. So yeah, I'm going to work to this and hopefully I don't destroy anything. Looks to be on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture for the work to be checked, because I'm not really sure if I've done a right job, so let me just check with my professional. So he said it looked okay, so the thing I'm to do now is I'm just going to loosely put this back into the box, and then I will turn everything on and just give it a test and then test it on something else. When I said I'm going to be putting these in loosely, I lied. Ooh. So I think I fucked up because that's off. Shouldn't be doing that. Turns out I was just being a bit too, well, you know, trigger happy. Because that's supposed to happen. This might just be a bit sensitive, you know, if you get too close. I'm not even in a wire. So that's just telling me that there's current going into there. The fact that it still does it when it's off does concern me a bit. Like, I don't think I've had another wire do that, but it's probably because, again, where it's crunched up. So what I can do is plug in a fan, turn it on, and see if the fan works. There. Hey, I did it right. I did call my father and my brother-in-law just to be like, am I doing this right? They both said yes. You're being a bit of a paranoid twat, just, you know, it's fine. So, great. Step 1 done. That took me far too long. Step 2, I don't think I can mount the router to the outside just yet. I don't have a bracket for it to sit on. I'll think about doing that later. But for the moment, just want to get the router in here and then plugged in, and then I can do the rest of the cable routing. So let's crack on with that. Okay, welcome back. We are actually almost a week later. It's Saturday the something of August, I don't know, don't care. And I really need to get this done because I have a new addition to the household slash family. I don't know where she's gone. No, I'm not talking about a wife. Lulu! She's hiding. Still not talking about a wife. Oh, there she is. Hey, look at you, Lulu. I'm not sure if it's Lulu or Luna. I mean, I can use both interchangeably. She's cute and adorable, and she chews wires. And come here, you. Oh. She's normally quite fussy, but yeah, she's a bit of a handful. So I need to get these wires that are dangling in my bedroom and hallway and stuff sorted out because she plays with them, and it's not good. So yeah, let's start. So step number 1: drill a hole into the side of the wall so I can let the Ethernet in, pin it to the outside of the bedroom to feed in. Then I figured out the route I'm going to make. So instead of going like around, down, and like attaching to the banister and blah blah blah, I found the simpler route, because then I don't have to route under there somewhere, is to just come back out, go along the top until I get to the alcove of the bathroom, come down the bathroom, and then just go all the way around the outside of the house and pin it down low. She hasn't so far attacked the cables that are pinned to the skirting boards, so I'm hoping you're going to be a good cat and continue to not attack them. We shall see. Anyways, let's get drilling. Okay, let's go. So yeah, gonna need a bigger bit. Let's see, so that should give a bit more wiggle room. Yeah, probably a 16's what I want. So we'll go with the 16. There we go, I'm through. There is a hole, it's not neat. There is a hole. Still not talking about a wife. Yes, I'm through the hole. I am. I missed the hole. Oh, that's going up. Oh, Jesus. I need something to stand on, but I don't have anything. Alright, do not recommend this. This is a chair with wheels. But, and it's through. Oh, no, that took far too long. Ooh. Okay. Okay, annoying bit done. Well, sort of. Now I've got to pin it, plug it in. Right, let's get cracking. Who says let's get cracking? Fucking hell. Nice shot of my belly. So it's all in and it's pinned. Okay, so stage one, all in and pinned. It's exactly where I wanted it to go. Sort of, you know, it doesn't look pretty, and then in there. I had a problem because I didn't originally have enough room. So Ingenious put it on a box, if you can see it. Now I'll need to get it out to come across and round and do the rest. So yeah, I'm just going to crack on with the next bit, so I will see you when it's done. That is what I call finished. So the last thing we have to do, I mean, we'll clean up this bit. I'll clean up this bit another time. But essentially I take my cable that's come through from upstairs and I plug it into here. Now how can I do this with one hand? Yeah, there we go, happy days. Networked. So it took me a week, maybe a bit longer to get everything together. It's still a bit shoddy, but that's the whole point of this video, is essentially how to do a really dodgy network sort of setup for really cheap. Like, I didn't have to drill through many walls. I didn't have to thread through like any fake walls or anything. You know, I didn't have to do every single room. I just knew I wanted internet downstairs and Wi-Fi can take care of upstairs. So I think that's a result. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.